How to set Gan Box, FVG and OTE. So let's go ahead and do this. So for the case study, I'll be using GBP, JPY. Okay, so this is on a daily chart, but this is not like an analysis. I just want to show you how to make some settings, and that's just it. So because of that, the present condition of the charts might not really be very important to us. And today is 25th. Merry Christmas. Okay, the chart is not reading because today is more like a public holiday. There's nothing happening, everywhere is just quiet. Okay, so for the Gan Box, you go to the setting right here. So we're starting with Gan Box first. How to set a Gan Box? Okay, just right here, this very one. So after the trend lines and tools, this one is let me go back, this very icon where you have your Gan Box and Fibonacci tools. Okay, so go here. From this point, you will see the Fib retracement. You can make it favorite because we're still going to talk about it. And then this is the Gan Box. So we choose the Gan Box. It's already favorite, so that's why it's here already in my, let's say, my toolbox or so. So I have them here. What I'm going to do now is that I will draw a Gan Box. This Gan Box is not yet set. That is why it's just looking so scattered. A whole lot of things is happening which are not even clear to me. So I'll go to the setting. On this setting, okay, let me do this. Just a moment. Okay, I believe this will be helpful. Okay, I think I figured out what I want. Now on the setting, what I want to identify is just the horizontal lines. The vertical lines are not of interest to me, so I want to know the aspect of it that is the vertical and the horizontal. So this, every value here and every value here either represent the vertical or the horizontal. So let me check off some things and I'll see and know what I am actually removing, which means this is the horizontals exactly. So you see, now I remove them, I know it's the horizontal, which means I want the horizontals. What I don't want is the vertical. So I'll just go down and remove all the vertical lines. I don't need them, so they are not of interest to me. Okay, I think I can remove them from here. Okay, that is the top labels. I don't need them. Okay, and even their bottom background, I don't think I need them. Their background, not of interest to me. So my focus is the horizontal layout. So sorry, the vertical layout, sorry for that. Okay, so I want to focus on the 0 level, the 0.5 level, and then the 1 level. So I'm going to remove every other level in this very Gan Box, even this. You can have two, so we are going to also do another one. So for the first one, which is the 0 level, I think I want red for the 0 level. Yeah, okay, just a moment. Then for 0.5 level, I still want red. Okay, yeah. Then for this other end, which is 1, I just want green. So that's it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to increase and see. Okay, that is too much. Keeping it at this level, I think, is fine. Just a moment so I can see. So I don't want the left labels. Let me remove them. So the right labels are just okay. The background is fine, and I think it's cool this way. Okay, the 0 level, I think I can use this and use this one. So it just deals with a little bit going back and forth and all that. So this is the Gan Box, and we are done. So I can save it, save template as, so that I don't have to go through this whole process again. So Gan Box V, you just call it, save it with any name you can remember. Oh, I didn't save this and I went to do another thing. Gan Box V, save. Okay, so look at what I'm trying to say right now. If you go back to this Gan Box here, or from any of the levels, you pick a Gan Box and draw. You're just going to have that. And even if you don't have a Gan Box, come back here and click your Gan Box V. It will give you this. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. But let me still explain again. So let me just get rid of all these Gan Box and do another one. Okay, because this is a template already, it's always going to give me what I've said. So let me arrange, or let me kind of put up another kind of Gan Box that will also be very useful. So I want to include the 25 level now, and then I also want to include the 75 level. So for this 25, I want it to be red, so I'll change it to red. And then for the 50, let it be yellow. Yeah, that region to be yellow. Okay, so let me show you what I'm doing so that you can see. This level now is the 0 level, and 25 they are the red region, 50 is the orange, then the blue region is for 75, and this other one is the green. So I'm done. I don't want to increase anything, so it's just another kind of Gan Box I want to use. So I will say okay, and I want to call it range Gan. So I'll call it range Gan Box. Just a moment. Range Gan Box. So I can just remove it, get rid of that. Now if I mark a price leg from this, assuming from this price leg all the way down here, and then I have various regions, the 25, 50, 75 levels all marked out, I can just come back here and change it to Gan Box V. So it's not giving me those levels again, it's just giving me basically the premium and discount level. Okay, you will see the use of this Gan Box in subsequent video, how I make use of these, and for entries and all that. So getting rid of this now. Okay, I just want to explain one more thing before I go to the next one, which is fair value gaps. Now from swing highs and swing low, we reference a price leg. So I will say that again, from swing highs and swing lows we reference a price leg. So let's say from this very point is a swing high to this very point is a swing low. That is a price leg, a bearish price leg. And then from this very point to this very point is another price leg, which means from a swing high to a swing low. But then if we include this from this price leg to this price leg as one, it means we have two price leg here, which means the first one is from here to here, and the other one is from this very point to this very point. So this, we are taking these two price leg as one. We can as well take it up all the way here to say taking three price leg. We can as well take it all the way up here, and then we are taking four price leg. We're taking four price leg at once, and we can take them as one. Okay, but then taking one price leg is just beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, let me just get rid of all these things. Now what I wanted you to identify from what I just explained is, in a price leg, whether bearish or bullish, we always have a last fair value gap, and that last fair value gap plays significant roles. So let me show you. Now assuming we are moving from this, okay, just this was a bearish instance. So assuming we are moving from this very low to high, this is a bullish price leg, and you can see we have about two price legs. So this from here to here is one price leg, you understand? Then from here to here is another price leg, yeah, and then from here to here is another price leg going all the way about here. But then I just believe you can see this, but I want to just take everything once so you can get what I believe you've gotten my point, which is from a swing low to a swing high is a price leg, from a swing high to a swing low is a price leg. Now because we are in a bullish scenario, any price, any fair value gap you find down here is your last fair value gap, because I know when I talk about last fair value gap, people actually get confused, but so what I simply mean is that whenever you find a fair value gap down here, is the last value gap for this price leg. Then if you find anyone down here, is the last value gap for this bullish price leg, and if you also find anyone down here, is the last value gap for this bullish price leg. So let's look at this in a bearish price leg. So I want to focus on the present price leg, which is from this very point to this very point. And right here I can see a fair value gap, So quickly I'll just draw a rectangle. So this is a rectangle, right? Okay, it can be of any color. So I want to create a fair value gap now. So that's what I want to do. So let me just set the boss first, because we're talking about how to set them. So just go to the setting right here, and then what are we looking at for? We're looking at for a middle line. You need to have a midpoint. I feel like I need to have a midpoint, so I can choose to use yellow color for the midpoint, and then the background I want to use blue. Yes. Another thing is I don't want to extend it to right or left. I think I'm good with it like this. Then the background, the border you can use, let's say white, and then let me show you. So if you add border, you see this kind of finishing around it, but the border is not necessary, doesn't play any role, but I just want to add it so that I can, you know, have an idea of what it looks like. So, and that's it. So I'll just come down here and I'll go to this point and say FVGV. So you can call it any name, because I have another FVG. So I'll just save it and then I can delete it now. So I want to mark at this fair value gap. So from going back to this point, I will mark here from this very one, that's the fair value gap, to this point. So this lesson does not explain fair value gap as a concept. You can check out for the lesson where I explain fair value gap. I just want to show you how to mark out a fair value gap and customize them for yourself. So you can see I can extend it to the right. Now I've extended it, you see. Now look at this point. Immediately price came back to this fair value gap, it reacted going downward, came back again, reacted. Now this is a daily chart. These reactions are retracements, which will be very, very small or minute on this particular time frame. If you go down to 15 or 5 minutes time frame, you see that they're going to, let's say, engineer very big moves. But that's not the focus of this lesson. This lesson is to show you how to set your fair value gap. So you can come back here and I will just click fair value gap, the normal one I use. This is the normal one I use. And then you can still come back, go to this place, click fair value gap V. It will give you the one we just did now. So this is how to set your fair value gap, and we are done with fair value gap. So the next one is to set the OTE level or range. So let me get rid of this. The OTE level or range is just using the fib. So coming down here, we're going to use fib retracement. I have some setting for the fib, but for the purpose of this lesson, I will do something else. So this is the fib, my fib setting. Okay, this is my fib setting. Before now, this fib was not, you know, having these precise values. It has so many things that are confusing. So I'll just go down to this place like we did before. The levels of the fib are 0, 1, 0.25, 0.5, 0.62, and 0.7, 0.7, you know, 70.5. Yeah, 0.705. Yeah, I think that should be it. But I work with 75. I work 75. So that's according to ICT, it should be 70.5, not 75. But then I noticed something. The region is just between the 62% region and 79. So that's why I'm not really very concerned about it. So I just wanted to have a kind of vivid picture whereby 75 and 25 give me a quadrant. That is why I'm using 75. So you can work with that, but I've given you what I learned from ICT. Okay, so that's just it. And then what again do we need? Then we need the 1%. So these are the settings. These are the settings. You can as well change their color. So once you click a box, you uncheck a box, it's no longer be there again. The zero level is not here. Watch, there is no zero level here again. But once you click it, so what you just simply want to do is check. It doesn't matter. You can as well check this box and write at this very point 0.25. and then uncheck this box. So it doesn't matter if it's scattered or they are just in the same what's called line or so. Just what is most important is that you have your 0 level, 25 level, 0.25, 1 level, 0.5 level, 0.62 level, 0.75 level, and 0.79, and that's the region of the OTE. So that's just it. And then you can come here and change the color as well. So assuming you change the color, okay, this, so I've changed the color right now. So the region of the OTE is the region between this 62 right here and 79. So that's the region of the OTE. So I will just mark it and then choose a rectangle. Yeah, so that's the region, but the color is actually bright. I don't really like dealing with bright colors, so let me just use a more gentle color. So that's the region. So I'm waiting for price to get to this point before I frame an entry. I believe this was very helpful to you, and with this you can go to your chart and set up the levels for your OTE, your fair value gap, and also what again did we do? The Gan Box. Thank you so much for joining today. So do what to do what, like, subscribe, and share, and like promise, we keep giving you valuable content. Thank you.